Rules for Valentine's Day if you're single. I've spent the last 2 years in a row single on Valentine's Day and taking myself on a date on both occasions, and I feel like I finally mastered how to make the day perfect.
Single both Valentine's Days, and now you have to take yourself out, bro. Sad.
First rule, let's get it straight. This is a holiday of love, not relationships. So learn to romanticize it. Now is not the time to start beating yourself up about not having a date. Now is the time to figure out who you want to shower in love and affection on this holiday. Because even if you are single, you are incredibly blessed to have self-love, to have the bestest friends, to have loving family members, the list goes on.
But Valentine's Day is about the person that you're in a relationship with. It's not about you taking yourself out. That's sad.
This leads us to number 2, act of kindness for anyone. Literally, buy a bouquet of flowers for a stranger on the street. Send a box of chocolates to your girlfriend's house. Spoil your parents or your siblings. And if you do have a date on Valentine's Day, oh my God, please get them a gift.
How many strangers have you bought bouquets for on the street? You are full of cap. You have never gone and bought a bouquet of flowers for any random stranger. I don't know why you're putting out these lies.
Now we're going to get to making this the perfect day. Galentine's or solo date, pick one. You can go so extra with Galentine's Day. You can get super dressed up, get the best pics, cook a cute meal, host, decorate, super cute. My personal favorite is solo dating. I actually vlogged both times I solo dated on February 14th over the last 2 years, if you want to check it out.
If you ain't got a man, you could celebrate Valentine's Day with your girl best friends that don't have men as well. So basically, you lot are all girls that are single that can't keep a man, and then you go and dress up for yourselves. Like, it just sounds like, bro, like you lot just can't get a man. But I think that this is going to be a very common thing in the years to come. A lot of women are single and they can't find a man, and a lot of men have given up. And then you're saying your personal favorite is to go out on solo dates. That this is even worse. It's gone from bad to worse. And then you vlogged it to go and post to Instagram or TikTok. New levels of sadness. You've reached it.
But yeah, solo date, because you have always been there for you, so you should take yourself out. You deserve it.
You would all rather be with a guy on Valentine's Day. I just don't think any woman would really choose to be with her female friends or on her own on a solo date on Valentine's Day. Come on.
Next, plan and reservations. It is crucial that you make reservations for whatever these 2 things that you decide to do on Feb 14th, okay? Because it is a priority. You are not allowed to back out or act like it's a casual thing. Because would you back out of an actual date you had on Valentine's Day? No, you wouldn't. You would get fully dressed up for them. You would probably buy a new dress for them. Now you do that for your friends or yourself.
Bruh, but it's different because you're on a date with the person that you're with. So obviously, if you just don't turn up, like, you're actually flaking on somebody that you're interested in. If you just go on a solo date and then you think, you know what, I can't be bothered to go, that's a completely different issue because it's just you that is affected.
And plan-wise, make an extravagant plan. I do this every year. This year on February 14th, I've taken myself out to lunch, then I'm going to a museum, then I'm going to journal in a cafe, I'm going to buy myself flowers, and I'm going to buy myself a gift.
This is so sad, bro. Oh my God.
Linking onto the plan, you're going to do something you never get to do. So this can't be some casual thing that you just do on the weekend with your friends. This is especially important if you normally get kind of sad around the Valentine's holiday. You need to build up as much anticipation and excitement for this holiday as you possibly can.
Yeah, there's a reason you're going to be sad on Valentine's Day, because you don't have a Valentine. That's why, because you don't have a guy. You're basically telling yourself and this audience that, yeah, you may feel sad, but like, let's trick ourselves into believing that we're okay. No, you're actually sad, bro. Like, that's what it is.
You are going to change the narrative of being single on Valentine's Day from sad to amazing. So visit a new city, book yourself like a spa retreat. Spoil yourself. On my first Valentine's Day alone, I bought myself a Dior ring, not because I can casually afford that, because I definitely cannot, but I knew I would always wear it and there was a meaning behind it. I bought that as a promise ring to myself, as a symbol of the love I have for myself. Yeah.
This chick is insane. She bought herself a Dior ring that is obviously outside of her budget as a promise to herself that she loves herself. Bro, this is cope. C-O-P-E. Cope. You would rather have a guy, okay? Like, and you're sad because it's Valentine's Day and you don't have a guy. Again, because you said this is your second Valentine's Day you've had to spend on your own. And now you have to buy yourself presents and do all of this stuff. All the stuff that you'd probably want a guy to do for you. You got to do it for yourself. Bro, it wouldn't surprise me if you was the type that would probably marry yourself. You'd probably have a whole wedding, dress yourself up and all of that, and then go and marry yourself, bro. Because that's the road you're going down.
Get cute with it. And lastly, destroy all expectations. What I mean by this is destroy this ideal and expectation we all have of finding our soulmate in our 20s. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, that does not mean you have failed. Therefore, being single on Valentine's Day is not a bad thing. You are prioritizing yourself. You haven't settled in a mediocre relationship, so pat on the back for you right now.
The problem is a lot of average women think that they're better than average men. They think they're too good and they don't want to settle. And that's why many women are single these days. They think they're too good for the men that they're evenly yoked with. And so they fall into these situations where now they have to spoil themselves on Valentine's Day because they ain't got no man. Or they have to go out with their friends and, you know, all pretend like they are so happy and having such a good time when really they would rather some Willie to be around. You see, this is what we're living in this day and age. Inflated egos and inflated dating requirements and dating standards. And, you know, a guy has to be 6'8" and a guy has to be devilishly handsome and he has to be a millionaire. But at the same time, he has to be emotionally intelligent and in touch with his feminine side and also be a simp for her. Which is totally ridiculous, but you know, they're gonna hold out for it. And she's saying that, oh, there's no problem with you being in your 20s and not settling for a mediocre relationship. Well, you know, I do get what you mean. I mean, you don't want to be with someone that is not good for you, but at the same time, if you are disqualifying guys based on superficial reasons, I mean, you're really putting yourself in a bad position, honestly. And it's just going to lead to more Valentine's dates on your own and Galentine's dates and buying Dior rings that you can't afford. It's kind of silly when you really think about it. Isn't it funny how women have to make this whole big deal that, oh, I'm looking after myself on Valentine's Day. I'm taking myself out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. When guys do this all the time. As men, we spend Valentine's days on our own all the time and we don't have to make no TikToks about it. But anyway, King Richez signing out. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. On the road to 100,000 subscribers, so make sure you hit the like button and all that good stuff. And yeah, man, start some conversations. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Anyway, with that being said, you lot take care. I'm out of here. Peace.